It's in your eyes, look beyond the lies of the world you know. Don't deny the rhythm inside of you, surrender. You know that the music's a part of you, remember. Don't deny the rhythm inside of you, surrender. You know that the music's a part of you, remember. When the lights go out, there's a quiet doubt inside, spilling over from the past. The last thing you recall are the walls slowly closing in. Don't deny the rhythm inside of you, surrender. You know that the music's a part of you, remember.
Good morning, chat, and welcome on in to those of you who are in. I hope you've had a good weekend so far. And I hope that we can just have a good start to the end of your weekend. So we do be starting just a little bit. Surely you will find a way to open up your burning skies. It's in your eyes, look beyond the lies of the world you know. Alright. Well, good morning, chat. Happy Sunday morning, and welcome on in. I hope you've had a great weekend so far. And if you are choosing to join me this morning to welcome on in Sunday morning, welcome on in. So, yeah, I am doing this stream a little early this morning, so that's why I seem a little bit more toned down. Simply because we are... Good morning, Panda. How are you doing this morning? We are... Let me turn down the music. I think it's going to be probably drowning me out. We're doing this a little bit early because my partner and I are going out to an event later this morning that kind of coincides around the time that I would normally stream. So Panda, thank you so much for your understanding, and I appreciate it. We are going to a thing. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, Lindado and Nerds. Yeah, we're gonna be power washing today. You're tired? You had a breakfast shift? I am so sorry. Please get to sleep soon. Well, it's like 7 p.m. or 5 p.m. for you right now? Yeah, that's right. I was like, I had to think for a second there. Yeah, we're gonna be power washing today at Lindado and Nerds, just to keep it chill, just to keep it simple. I feel like I look like death. I see myself on my screen. I'm like, oh, I look tired. I just woke up not that long ago. But, yeah, so we're gonna do that. But, yeah, my partner and I, so yesterday we celebrated Lunar New Year with my parents. We went out to get lunch. We spent some time with them. And then we went to an event called, Sacramento Cat Extravaganza, which, I'll just say that, whatever. Cat Extravaganza, where we got to see a whole bunch of cats, and we found one that we absolutely adore, but we're gonna have to likely say no just because we just don't have enough room in our apartment. Our apartment's too small, but we're thinking the possibility of this cat if we get a house soon, because then we have more room, it's easier for him to adjust, and yeah, he was an adorable little guy. Let me see if I can find him, or, yeah, your cats need a pet cat. Yeah, he was this cute little black cat, a Bombay mix, and his name was Bear, and what happened was, we went to, in the Cat Extravaganza, we were there at the tail end. It was like 3 o'clock, and the event ends at 4 or so. And what happened was, the area where they had the live adoptions for cats, we saw these tents where you could play with little kittens for 5 minutes. And what happened was, you know, there's one where it was like completely empty. There was another one where it was like a whole bunch of different mixes, like a domestic short hair, some other ones. And then there was this one other one where it was just all black cats, and they were all huddled together in a corner, and they just were like there, and they looked sad. And I looked at Janine, and I was just like, hey, do you want to go pet these adorable little cats? And she's like, you know, just being like, look, maybe we'll see. And then eventually, like, after we looked a little bit around some more, we were like, yeah, let's go do it. Let's go. I basically was like, Jeannie, we're gonna go pet these cats. So so we went into this little tent with the black cats. As soon as they saw us, all their heads popped up, and it was just adorable because there's a little, I think the AC closed my door. So there's a little 5-month-old that we saw. I think his name was Teddy. He was a little escape artist, as the person put, and then the other one was Bear, and he was a little 10-month-old one that, as soon as Janine and I sat down, he put himself between us and fell asleep with his head on Janine's shoe. And then of course Teddy was the rambunctious little one, was climbing on everyone and everything, and it didn't matter if you were a cat, a dog, a toy, he just decided he was going to climb up on you no matter what. But then what happened was, when I called Bear over to me, or Teddy over to me, to like get him to like stop climbing and maybe to like sit on my lap and see how he was. Bear laid himself on Janine's lap, and it was the cutest thing. He just like claimed her lap, and I think both of us were kind of like, maybe, you know, I was like, at first I was like, we shouldn't, but it was hard to not say we could. But yeah, the teddy bear, I didn't even think about that. The teddy bear combo, I know, Teddy and Bear. And then the other part too was, there's 2 other black cats who were absolutely inseparable, and they were like over about 1 year to 2 years old. They were long-standing fosters, but like, Bear was just adorable, and we found out that he had been there for nearly 1 year. He was rescued in May of last year, and then and so it's gonna be a year on in May. He was born in the same month as Kaze was. Yeah, no worries. Have a good lurk. Don't mind me talking about cats real quick. So yeah, we talked to the person who, one of the people who was running the booth, and she let us like go into another booth with Bear specifically, but it was hard because there were some kids running around the catwalk that they had for like later showings. For like today, where cats are gonna be running around this like runway or catwalk, and so like he was a little bit terrified, but you know he was just adorable. He, like I said, he was a long adopt foster. So we got home and we talked about it, and we just realized, like, although we want Bear to a degree, I think it would be well, I think it sounds more like, based off of conversations, I really softened a lot on Bear. Just a little bit. But realistically, soft as in like he melted my heart. That's what I meant. But yeah, we realized like our apartment now and how small it is with already 2 cats. It's just kind of hard to really justify a 3rd cat. But Lindondo Linderps, real quick, I just want to say I hope you have a safe flight and safe travels. Have a good time. I can't wait to hear about it when you get back. Yeah. So why don't we go ahead and start PowerWash, so that way we can get what I said we're doing today on and going. I haven't even touched my coffee yet. Hold on, let me take a sip of coffee real quick. Cheers to both of you. Appreciate you coming in this morning. Still burning hot. That just burnt my tongue. Oh god. But yeah, I just figured today we're just gonna do power wash because it would be easy to do. It would be simple. How do I like my coffee? I have been doing a lot of oat milk, if I'm honest. So a bit of oat milk. I've been a huge fan of I think, is it Mons Le Syrup de Monens pistachio syrup. So I do like it a little bit sweet. I'm trying to learn how not to be too much of a sweet tooth. But this one in particular is a Thai instant coffee, so it has sugar and coffee and creamer in it already. So that's what I have been enjoying. What about the... There we go. Oh my gosh. We're going to go with Midgar because I really want to do more. Oh, I forgot we were doing the Sentinel. That's right. But yeah, so I've just been we've been doing that. We have an espresso machine. I just need to clean it out and set up the beans today before we leave for the event to dry out the coffee so that way it's not as oily for our espresso machine. And then I got to clean it out tonight when we get back to make sure that the water isn't dirty or anything. So it's going to be a little bit of some work today. But I want to get back to making us espresso because I really am grateful for Janine for getting this machine. It's crazy because like I told her I really love coffee. When we first started dating, I told her how much of a fiend I was for coffee. And you know, we would go to Williams Sonoma together because when we lived in the house we were renting, because it was at the mall that was close to our house, and we saw this barista Breville Express machine that was on sale, quote unquote, which, you know, it was still expensive, but it was just like, oh my god, that's a lot of money. And she spoiled me with this espresso machine, and I am so I'm just grateful, and I'm lucky because like we got 6 months of beans along with it as a subscription. I got to take a quick class on how to like do the espresso, like how to roast it and everything. And I was really grateful for that. Oh, is it just not gonna let me? Oh, you son of a gun. Okay. Fine. I guess we'll just do that. Whatever. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun working on getting to know beans and how to brew them properly. I'm hoping maybe in the future, pending like some of the life goals that we have right now, like personal goals, that maybe I can get one of those like those scales where you can weigh your espresso, because the like espresso goes to this whole level of like you've got to eat like certain ones are a certain amount of grams per shot, the amount, certain temperature, certain like tampering. There's just a lot, and it's a beautiful art form that I know is a lot of work, but it sounds like it's absolutely worth it. Like when you have the perfect cup of espresso, it's just, oh, it's a beautiful way to wake up. One of like those espresso kits, I think so. Yeah. And then also get one of those water filters that they put between the thing where you have the espresso in and already the water thing, so that way you can like filter your water even more. But yeah, I really love wanting to get one of those, just because it seems like that really helps out. Like one of the things I remember a lot, very fondly, is when I went to Italy in I want to say 2017. Every morning before we got on the Eurail, because we took the Eurail bullet train to a lot of the places that we wanted to go to. Yeah, exactly. God, every morning I would get up and we would get like a donut or something quick, and then we would get espresso. And man, one of my favorite and one of the things that was crazy to me, because in America, I drink a lot of coffee, as I think you and I have discussed, Panda, and I drink a lot of coffee. Like it's probably bad how much I do drink, but yeah, the espresso that I would have would be this like tiny little cup, right? We're talking like this size, like barely fit two fingers in there, and drink it. And let me tell you, not only was it super tasty, it was also just like the perfect kick in the face that I expect in espresso. And I was blown away by how good it was. Just, oh, it was so good. So that is something I still think about fondly to this day. Is how good it was. Oh yeah, I got this metal cleaner so I could be lazy. That's right. I'm over here like, I'm just gonna keep taking my time doing that when I know I've got 3 liters of this stuff to clean out a lot quicker, because I was like, I'm not playing around. Nice. What type of espresso have you tried that you liked so far? Like one of the ones I wish I could figure out how to do better, and it could just be like looking it up online, is the maraschino espresso, which was like, I think it was just like a dark cherry taste, and it was just, oh, so good. One way, RETW, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? What brings you into this side of the internet, or this side of stream? Oh, you're not. Oh, did I? Which one did I choose? Okay. Let's see if I can go to the store. Where is the store? Oh, I do have this one. Okay. Oh, I bought this one though. That's weird. Oh, that's because I'm not using the that's not the oh, there we go. Ooh. I want to, I can't buy this? That's sad. Man, you are messing with me right now. Okay, equipment. I can't buy any of this? Why can't I buy any of this? Okay, let's see. Oh man, I have not, I have the octopus gloves? Wait, I have the octopus gloves? But I can't see it though because I'm playing first player. That's right. Hey, I totally get it. I totally get it. I also just like espresso a lot more and the versatility of espresso. Like, depending on how you want it, depending on what you're looking for. Like, it's such a versatile like thing. And yeah, you have me wanting to really clean out this barista. Or, I mean, like, I already wanted to clean up, but, like, really imperative I get that done ASAP. Because I definitely could use it. You know, I was just thinking as I was cleaning this, I wanted to be excited about the new... I was excited about the new Final Fantasy VII game coming out. For a moment, I was. Unfortunately, now I have to call into question whether or not I want to, if I should be as excited, because what I found out was Square Enix has decided that they're okay with using AI voice acting for their games. And I don't know how I feel about that. I know, like, AI is kind of inevitable, and I understand that, like, it's going to be something no matter what, but it just makes me sad because of how beautiful art forms are, like voice acting, and the amount of work and passion that people put into their voice acting, into honing their skills, and to really becoming like getting down the professional road. I just can't. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I already knew that Square Enix was kind of like in the problem area for me, in a sense of they were the latest game, Foam Stars, that they announced on PlayStation, was using a lot of AI for developing stuff. I think for their backgrounds and for their characters and for some of their sequencing. They were like 30% of our game is AI, but I wasn't expecting them to go down the voice acting route for Final Fantasy VII, and it just kind of like, yeah, it just makes me sad because Final Fantasy VII was such a huge part of my childhood, and I really loved the first part of the remake and really enjoyed it. Like, I burned through that so fast. Yeah, it's weird. I personally think it's unabashedly copying from Splatoon, and you can tell that the AI that helped with it, it definitely borrowed a lot from Splatoon when making the game. So, yeah, I think it's just time to admit that a lot of our favorite places are going to just lean into AI and not look back. And that's very unfortunate. Okay, there we go. That boy is clean. Yeah, right? Could you imagine, like, in the meeting room, how do we copy off of Nintendo's success? Why don't we just make Splatoon, but not really Splatoon? By God, he's right! Oh wait, is my volume not even on in here? I was like, what is... There's no audio. There we go. This whole entire time, right, copy homework. Like, they went, hey Nintendo, can I see your homework real quick? I totally forgot to do it at home. I just need to copy it real quick so that way I'm safe. I'm gonna fail my class if I don't get this right. And then, like, look at this, I made an original game, look at me, original game, ha ha ha. It makes you think of, like, Mandark in Dexter's Laboratory. It's been kind of unsettling to see how many companies are leaning towards AI. Even DreamWorks now is who made like Kung Fu Panda and How to Train Your Dragon. Some of my like those two are How to Train Your Dragon was one of my favorite animated series of all time. And it's sad for him to even say like we need to go to AI because it's cheaper for us. Because we don't want to pay people for their work or their passion. We just want to make money. And I hate that that's how corporations operate, to where they rather sacrifice paying people who do their job well for that. Yeah, I am. Oh my goodness, we will have to talk about that sometime, Panda, because I adore How to Train Your Dragon. I cry. I just about bawled my eyes out when I watched each one, especially How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3. Like, oh man, the my heartstrings when he was saying goodbye to Toothless and the end of the world with dragons as they knew it. It's so good. No. I was hoping that was a fake rumor online, if I'm honest, Panda. But it makes me sad to know that they're actually doing that. That does not need a live action. And I don't know who commissioned it, or who told them that was a good idea, but whoever was, please stop. No more ruining childhoods. Believe me, it doesn't end well. You don't need to protect the copyright either, because you've already got the copyright. You're fine. Nobody's gonna make a horror How to Train a Dragon movie or game. Oh, did they? I mean, I guess it's cool. I don't know. The charm of it is in the end. I feel like that's the issue that I have, is like a lot of the charm in those movies and in those concepts is the animation. I really adore How to Train Your Dragon's animation, by far. I think it's odd that they're going with a live action for it, you know? I don't know, that's just, I mean, I guess I'll hold my judgment until we see it, right? There's so much, yeah, I think in general, movies are, I think the state of a lot of stuff is weird now. Like, everything is about remakes, everything is about remasters. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I am super stoked that Persona 3 had a remaster, and I will not lie that I will probably get it eventually. Moana 2, yeah, oh my god. When I read that news, I was like, wait, really? We're gonna do how did you already do that so quickly? We've gone back full circle into the Disney direct-to-DVD era, and it is very weird, because I remember when Bolt came out, and Disney was hurting in their animation department. The guy that started running it, I think John Lasseter, said that Disney would never do something like a direct-to-DVD thing, and here we are with Moana 2, where it's like a direct, pretty much like almost like a direct-to-DVD sequel. Because how in the world did they, there's no way that the fact that they're using a TV, 3 episodes of a TV series they were planning to make, astounds me. But I mean, I guess if Ali'i Carvalho and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, oh god, there's a Megamind sequel now. Y'all, I can't even right now. Why do we have a Megamind? Honestly, if you're gonna do a Megamind sequel, you got to do it right. You don't half-ass that one, especially because a lot of people are huge fans of Megamind, which is warranted. It's warranted. It's a fun movie. It was an enjoyable movie. Why would you? Oh, that's even worse. If you can't even get the same voice actor back, why would you even do it then? Just say no. Take the L and move on, DreamWorks. That'd be like if you tried to remaster. I'm not even gonna get there because technically they did remaster that. Silver, welcome on in. How are you doing this morning? I'm cleaning them Daisy Dukes as much as I can. Real quick, let me do something real quick since I owe it to you both for being here. How are you doing this morning, Silver? You keep tagging me in these free run posts, and I'm like, oh goodness. Especially that one before the one that you just tagged me in. I was like, sir, on my TL, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, tell Papa Blaze happy birthday for me. That's exciting. Enjoy your birthday with your dad, or his birthday. I loved it. Excuse me? Anyway, happy birthday to Papa Blaze. Absolutely. Thanks for stopping in, but no worries. You should focus on time with Papa Blaze. Absolutely. Okay, what am I missing on... Oh my god. This game is gonna drive me crazy. By the way, I actually just, on a different note... So, Panda, if you go to Silver Blaze's Twitter account, you'll see that he's tagged me in a couple of free run posts, and there's one that is very highly suggestive that reminds me of another artist that I've seen with like Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where it's very suggestive in its situation. I'll put it that way. And I was like, oh, Silver, why are you tagging me on this? And I was like, put the Fry Sus thing in, and Silver's like, you loved it. Alright, let's see, that's... Oh, goodness, silly person. That said, though, I will say that the free run opener is a bop, and I really appreciate it as a running song, or like as like doing exercise, because it definitely keeps me focused when I'm working out. Oh man. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me so far. I know this is kind of a weird time because like it's early, and I do not feel as energetic. Oh, Panda. Man. Silver, honestly, I'm planning to watch at least a few episodes tonight, after we're done with our day. And then and then tomorrow I'll be watching the next few to catch up so we can be ready for that as well. I have been planning... I've been caught up with a lot of stuff regarding, like... we've been caught up a lot with, like, house stuff and other things. We almost, like... It's been a little busy. I apologize for that. But I do plan on catching up because I do enjoy free rent. I've also just been trying to... I borrowed a book that I just finished. That was what my library calls a skip the line loan, which is basically where like you get to read it and snag it before anybody else sees it, but you have 14 days to read it. So I was burning through that book, and I learned my lesson, and I learned the valuable lesson of I'm glad I'm not just buying books anymore, because lately, the last few books I have read, I'm not as into to where I would have not felt as great about buying them. And so, yeah, I just finished a book where I was like, this is definitely not a book written for me. I can tell, and that's okay, because I'm not really sure if I will continue it beyond the second book, because my friend Linda Derps told me that the second book makes it worth it. See, Panda likes it too! I feel like I can hear you saying it in my head, Silver. Trying to justify it. I find work like that really fun, and I love the subtext of work like that, because it's like, you know, it's suggestive but not like crazy, and it makes people like do a second take to be like, wait, what? I don't mind it at all. I just find it funny that it was like I've been waking up every morning to a Silver tagging me in a post on Twitter, and it's of like Frieden every time. I'm like, oh. So it's just funny, that's all. Panda, you absolutely should watch that show. 100. Whatever, like, if you have anything to watch. Oh, pictures, Queen Q. Welcome on in. I appreciate it. Fuck you, Silver. Okay. There, you got your weekly fuck you, Silver. I have to admit, Panda, every week, without fail, I have to tell him fuck you for how wholesome of a show it is. Because it is a very wholesome, adorable, but it hits you in your feels show. So yeah, I'm gonna give you that your weekly one. Phil, hi, how's it going? You think you know me? You might know me. You might remember me. How are you doing, Velvet? How are things going? How have you been? It has been a while. I am so bad with keeping up with everyone and everything. People have to literally just like barrage me with messages. I just feel bad about that in general because I don't know. I'm so bad with keeping up and stuff. You're okay? Yeah, I'm all right. We my partner and I, Janine, have been busy the last couple weeks. We went house hunting just recently, and I think the house that we found we're likely not going to get because we were working on some stuff to try to get pre-approvals and everything, and they already have an offer for it. But we're still looking. We're going to look at some more houses today, and then we are going to another thing called the event called Cat Extravaganza, which is where we get to go hang out with cats, get to learn more about cats, get toys. It's like a little thing for people who are obsessed with cats, like my partner and I. So it's all good. It's silver lining. The plus side is with that house, now that we've seen that house, we know what we're looking for even more so. We are just going to make sure we look for houses that are very, that keep matching what we're looking for. Yeah! Thank you so much, Panda. I have been talking nonstop, but cheers everybody to you. Hopefully this coffee is not burning anymore. We'll see. Slightly still burning, but that's okay. Yeah, it's awesome. I think they actually just had an event in St. Petersburg before they came here to where I live. And I think they do it every year. So it's called Loving Cats Worldwide as an organization, and like they have a lot of rescues at the one that we're at, and like I was regaling Panda with earlier, we were debating on adopting one who was absolutely adorable because I love that. Cat themed. That's adorable. I don't blame you though. A lot of my stuff comes up as cat themed too. And we are back at another ad break, so I apologize to everybody who is there waiting for the ad to finish. I will wait till Velth gets back and we will continue that conversation. Man, this thing is... I remember Nanners telling me that this thing is a lot to clean, and let me tell you, this has been a lot... Oh, your Prime sub! I'm sorry, I just want to make sure, because with the ad breaks, I always worry about, like, continuing conversation. I appreciate it, thank you so much. Yeah, it's an event called Loving Cats Worldwide, and it's just really cool because they have a lot of cat toys, they have, like, a cat pert on there that comes in and has, like, a discussion, like a Q&A. They do cat shows where they have, like, judges who, like, look at domestic house cats or Bengals or whatever, and it's a lot of fun. But my suggestions thing, like, everything has become cat related. I'm pretty sure that before I adopted Kaze and had Marty and had my two wonderful cats who I adore, I was convinced I was 100% a dog person. And that was because when I was younger, my parents got a cat who probably was not good for kids. His name was Ernie, and he was just a type where he was very wanted to keep to himself, didn't like to be bothered, and I was too young to really grasp that. And it wasn't fair to him to like be in a house where a rambunctious 11-year-old wanted to pet him when he wanted to be left alone. So like there was a lot of fight, like a lot of he clawed me. There was other stuff, but like he needed a better home. That was all. He needed a better home, and so my parents decided that we were just dog people. So we got our dog Chewini, our little dog Chewini dog named Chip, and everything was fine. And then ever since we got Kaze, who found me, she chose me. The cat distribution system chose me for her. I have become a cat person since. Yeah, I think next year they should be having an event somewhere. Chat, if you don't mind, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Just that way I can show you all. And I'm going to put some music on in the background. Let's see. So let me put the display capture on so you can see what it looks like. It is, isn't it? I really adore it. I feel so lucky. So here's like all the events that are going on. They have like this page where they like put down when they're going and where they're going. So like I guess they're gonna have one in Tampa in May, like my birthday weekend. And then they have another one in Bradenton, California, or Florida, and other places. Like this is really cool. Like San Jose, California, Pleasanton, California. So they have these events. It's for 2 days, and let me put this in here if you ever want to check it out. Am I checking out looking at your new tag? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. What's your new? Oh, I love it. I love it. Hold on. We gotta share that real quick. Just let me go on Twitter real quick. Oh, I want to keep this music on. Alright. I mean, that is perfect, Silver. 100% perfect. That matches the show completely. Oh, goodness. Alright, let me go back to game capture so we can get back to that. I'll give it a like in a little bit, I promise. Oh, man. I always love her and Stark's interactions because, like, she always has that disapproved, judging look. And Stark's just like, I can't figure you out. Why are you like this? And it's great. Oh my god, what is with all these parts? I can already tell this is gonna be like, once I get to the top, it's gonna be so much. Yeah, we're gonna be probably for another 30 minutes or so, just because another 45 minutes. This one's gonna be a rather shorter stream, just because my partner and I are going to be going to that event and then going to go more house hunting afterwards. Yes, please do. So hopefully some of those events may be near you in the future, but just something to look at if you're ever wondering if you ever want to go. I'm just gonna give you a warning and a disclaimer that there is a high possibility you might fall in love with a couple cats. But they also have like vendors with like some really cool cat toys. We saw one where they had those backpacks that you can use for when you're hiking with a cat. Oh my god, okay, so Unimpressed Cat joins the chat. I'm gonna have to refund you the points. Oh no, it's actually the mesh ones where there's no bubble, so it's breathable. So it's like the mesh with the over the top, and it looks really good. So not the air bubble ones, but the air bubble ones were ones I definitely considered. So chat, it looks like Silver has decided to do a whole bunch of redeems. So first we're going to do the stretch. So if you're like me, sometimes you just really need stretch. And there we go. And then posture chat again. Sometimes when I'm playing games, I like to slouch a lot. Or when I read, I also slouch a lot. So let's take a moment to be aware of our spines and just take a moment to check out our posture. And here we go. Perfect. Now let me go see if Kaze is out here. You have an unimpressed cat in this chat. Come here. Here. Alright. Here we go. Hello everybody, this is Kaze. Yeah, she baby. Big screen? Okay, one sec. Yes. You are absolutely right. Let me put her on the big screen. She's like, what am I doing here? So this is Kaze, everybody. Good girl. Here you go. Yeah, I'm very lucky that I have her. Kaze's good. Her eye, as you can see, both her eyes are good. She's doing really good. She's just been chilling. She's been very vocal as of late. Well, I could do one for Marty too. I should probably do one for Marty as well. Let's see. Can I add one real quick? Let me add one for Marty. Jameen Machine, welcome on in. What would you like Marty's to be? Let me know what you want the redemption to look like. I think I haven't made one for Marty simply because I just have not thought about making new rewards for a while. So my apologies for that. Let's see. Let's add a new custom reward. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna call it Pet the Good Boy. And it's, and the description is Marty's time to shine. We'll put that for 500 as well. And then, let's see the background color. We'll make his green. And let's see. There we go. Alright, I have a Marty one now. So, hopefully we can get him in at some point. But look, Pet the Good Boy? Okay, let me go get Marty real quick. 1 second. Alright, buddy. Here. So here is the gooder boy. Oh, good boy. The other baby. So this is Marty. So basically the story is when we lived in the previous house before this apartment, my conditions for renting the house for the rate that I had it for was I had to take care of 3 other cats on top of Kaze. So there was Marty, this little boy, and then there was Katniss, who was like the head honcho, and then Rowdy, who was the black cat that we took care of. And Marty is the one that absolutely melted Janine's heart and my heart, and when we had the opportunity to adopt him because we had to move out of the house, we took the opportunity, and we have not looked back since. So he is definitely the babiest, but he is a snuggle boy. he will fall in love with you. He may like be afraid for a brief moment when meeting you for the first time, but he absolutely is a sucker for all the love. One of the things he does really a lot is if you put your hand out, he will like head bump you, or like if you put your hand like this, like a cone, he will 100% like dive head first into that and not look back. Yeah, so he's just a little love bug. Good boy, buddy. Alright. Here you go, you two. Do you want to go outside? Here. Here you go. I'll crack the door a smidge for you, okay? Oh, there you go. He gives fist bump, right? He does. He do give fist bump. He's absolutely adorable and absolutely like handsome, and he's such a good boy, and I appreciate him, and he brings a lot of joy to our home. And then I might as well show you guys the third cat that we were contemplating. I think it was Orphan Cat Rescue info. Was that it? Or maybe that's not the right link. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Because I have the link, I think, on my phone currently. Where is he? Alright, where are you, Bear? There he is. Alright. I'm going to I'm going to copy this link, send it to myself in Discord, and then go from there, and then we should be good to go. Oh, can I not send it to myself? Alright, I'll just send it to Janine, since we have that, and then... Yeah, they're always precious, right? You have 5? Oh, man. They're a handful, but every single one is... yeah, that's the thing with cats, like, every single one of them is precious and special. And I love the personality that each cat has. It just feels like they're always unique in their personalities. So, yeah. Well, that's the thing with Kaze, is like, Kaze was very much she only really liked me. She only liked possibly one other person, and that was my old roommate, but that was because he was known as our cat whisperer. But, like, yeah, she only really wanted to be around me. And then, what really told me that, one thing that happened that I really loved was, after, I think a few months of, like, Jeannie and I being together, one day, Kazi just headbutted her leg, or, like, put her paw up on her leg, and let her, like, do, like, the neck scratches without me. And, yeah, from there, it became clear that she had bonded with Janine, too. Hey now, I mean, it's true though, like, we weren't sure if we could. I just worried that we really could not have another cat. But also, you had this look of, like, you looked at me like, oh, but look at him, he's on my lap. It's rescues when they show me from. Yeah, it is. It's hard to say no. That was pretty much Kaze for me, was when I had her. We already had 2 other cats in the house, and she just popped up, and I was like, I guess I do have another one. But yeah, this is Bear. This is the one that we, like, looked at, and he's just like this adorable little goober, just very sweet. Look at his picture when he was a baby. Just look at him. Oh, I forgot about that one. I'm sorry, Janine. But look at this little boy. This is the one that, like, we both were in love with. So, we're hoping that if we can get a bigger... You think we need to go back for Bear? Yeah. Well, we're hoping mainly once once we get a house, we're hoping that we can go pick him up. Can get Teddy? Oh, I gotta show you Teddy, don't I? Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pull up another picture. Let me see if I can find Teddy on here. So this was Teddy. This was a little boy. You'll house them with Toby? Well, apparently they're good with dogs and with cats because they live in a big rescue with a whole bunch of dogs and pets. Any cats with unhinged names? Let's see. We can. I'm down to spend this stream with like looking for stuff. There's the Morticia line, if that helps. But I don't think a lot of them have one. The other cats that we saw were, I guess, slightly more unhinged, or they were just like different, unique names. Like one was like named like Toshiba, one was named like Vizio or something, right, Janine? Like they had, and the one was like ravioli and cannoli and other stuff. Ravioli, tortellini, linguine, yeah. Mordor. There's Binks, Arlo, Mama Morticia, Socks, Rue, Toshiba, and Sony, yeah. Wagner. I think Midnight was the one that we saw, Janine. One of the older ones that like was inseparable from the other one. I think Rue. I think it was Rue and Midnight that we saw. But yeah, so I don't know, like in the other events who they bring for rescues and stuff. If you find a cat with a flat face called Fart Knocker, that's an instant opt. You know what? That's a guarantee. There's no way you can't. Yeah. Oh. That's really sweet, though. I think that's wonderful that you did that. Like, I really adore hearing stories like that because I do feel like, you know, one of the things that the lady told us about Bear that made me sad was. She was like, everybody goes for like the 4-month-old kittens and would be in like, and they just always go for the little ones because, you see the little ones that are like 6 months or 4 months and they're cute, right? Yeah, Socks is cute. Socks is adorable. Yeah, Socks is adorable. Here, let's take a look at Socks real quick. If it lets me. Oh, look at him! Oh, Jack's coloring. Let's see. Where's Jack? Yeah, we actually saw Jack live, and he's a sweet little bean. He's adorable. But look at him. But yeah, but she was telling us how, like, it's sad because he's like 10 months old. There is a 10-month-old baby boy that is full grown. And so I think that was another thing that Jeannie and I both were like, oh, he's so adorable because like he was full grown. He's a little bit smaller than Marty, and he's such a good boy. Your boyfriend, he's still small, yeah, he is. He's like a good mix between Kaze and Marty's size. Your boyfriend wants to adopt an older animal to give them some good last years. Yeah. I mean, honestly, for people who do that for any senior animals, I give them kudos. They have a big old heart. That's a big undertaking, but it's really sweet that your boyfriend wants to do that, and Velvet, that was really sweet that you do that, because like those senior ones deserve a good chance to enjoy life to the fullest, and it's sad to see when like that does happen when like it's younger ones all the time, which makes sense, right? You bond with one, it's like your pet for life, but then there's other ones who don't get to experience that, and it's just hard because like I feel like everybody here in chat with me, I'm sure we're the type where it's like if we could adopt every cat on the face of the earth and give them like a good home, no contest, that would be a thing. But it's hard to do so because it's like, there's a lot that gets involved with that. Silver's like, nope, I've got 2 already, I have enough. No, you're fine. I get it too. I get it. It can be tough, and sometimes it's like, what age is considered for cats? Let's find out together. What age is considered an adult cat? Adults are on their first birthday. So, as soon as they turn 1, I guess they are an adult. But I would say, like, honestly, when they're like a year to 2 years, they're like the bratty teenager, kind of. They go into like their rebellious phase. So I kind of feel like if cat-wise, like, adult, they're not an adult until they're like 2 or 3, I would say. Yeah. So I would say if anything, they're like 2.5, 3 when they're an adult. Otherwise, they're not yet. They're not for a while, because like when Kaze was 1 to 2, she was very spunky and very like, you know, rebellious, and was the whole like, I'll do whatever I want and don't bug me. And I can't tell you how many scratch marks I had on my hands from her doing that. And I thought I was doing something wrong, but like my roommate who had 2 cats already, she was like, no, that's pretty normal, don't worry about it, they calm down later. So what Silver, have yours just not stopped doing that at all, or do they keep doing, or are they still doing that? Because that's, I mean, like, Kaze still, on occasion, if, like, I annoy her, she's still, like, oh, you laughed at me, wow, okay, wow. No,
Got him!
Uh-huh. Anyway, no, I mean, like, she still does, on occasion, like, bite me if I, like, annoy her, but it's never as clawing or as hard as, like, she used to. But it's so funny when she's, like, not funny, but it's like, it does happen on occasion, but it's not as bad. It's more like, she's like, I don't want to be picked up right now. Like, it's like a warning beforehand. Yep. The rabbit foot claws, the kangaroo kick, as I call it. That's the same thing with like Kaze and Marty sometimes. Kaze more so than Marty. But like, you'll start petting their tummy, and then they immediately start doing the kangaroo kick, and you're just like, oh, there it goes, there it starts. He did try to rabbit kick my head. I know. He's just a silly boy. He's a good silly boy. He's also so vocal. The thing with Marty that I really adore, he sounds like he says hello sometimes, like when we come in from work. He's like, hello! And I just love his cute little vocalizations. What, Silver? What's with the thinking? What's with the thinking? What are you thinking right now? Okay, let's see. This should have been done by now. Oh, there's still so much left to do. Oh, I always forget about the borders of stuff. You are laughing. I think of that one as like thinking. I don't know why. So my bad. You're laughing at my pain. Alright, bud, listen. If I hear about like Apollo and Perseus giving you crap, I'm gonna be laughing hardcore too. Yeah, that's also true. I don't think about crouching enough. Okay, let's see. There's under here. Make sure you are. Oh, you are being a butt right now. Don't look away. Just let me wash. There we go. Oh, it's because the extender. No worries. Thank you so much for joining us. It was so good to see you. I appreciate you, Vela. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Why can't I? Ugh. you go. I feel like you're clean. What am I missing here? Unless if it's... let's see. Oh, there's always like this little stuff. What else am I... oh. Alright, the antenna's clean at least. Alright, buddy. What am I missing? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I am definitely missing it. Don't you look away. Respectfully, I am trying to clean here. There we go. Alright, let's see. Let's go over here. But yeah, you're right, Janine. You tried to warn me about going over to the adoption area. But it was... oh, but the thing that I thought was really funny at the cat extravaganza yesterday was, while we were sitting in the cat tent, right? We were just chilling. Oh, Panda, I was gonna answer you and I completely got sidetracked. We did. I actually made a D&D character for a campaign that my friend is doing. And I am super excited about it because I am doing a half-elf rogue. And I'm going to be playing the Inquisitor class. So we're doing a, I don't know a lot about the... okay, fine, I'm sorry. Our friend, mainly Janine's friend. So Janine's friend, Nando, who I believe is now also my friend, is doing a D&D campaign. And we're going to be going over and playing D&D at his place. I think it's going to be like once a month, once a Saturday. So we'll be doing that, and yeah, I decided a half-elf would be fun to play as a rogue. And we're doing the, I think I chose the Far Traveler subclass, so that was pretty cool. Janine, you should tell them what type of character you created. I know, Janine now has like free reign to give me shit on Twitch, instead of trying to text you on my phone and then I don't catch it until later. Real-time roasting, but I wouldn't have it any other way, because that's what partners do, right? Paladin Azamar, which, for anybody who is not familiar, that is humans with celestial lineage. So that'll be exciting. She wanted to be a badass who also heals people. And so we're like, go Paladin! Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how the story goes. We haven't been given a lot of information. But it'll be fun. He's trying to keep a lot of it mum because he's like, I want to make sure there's a lot of intrigue and build up. So don't heal Ombu? Wow. Okay, Silver. Whatever. So if we play oh, I feel that. Oh, Baldur's Gate. Panda, by the way, I feel like once I'm able to build the computer, like if I have the money, I definitely want to get Baldur's Gate as a game to test out the 4080. I just have to save up so much to get the computer built. But that's on my list of games to play. Ooh, that could be fun. After Star Wars Jedi Survive, we could definitely consider that. I'd be down. Wait, I caused it to go down? I can make these parts twist? Shoot, what was the control to... oh, this one doesn't have a twist, does it? Yeah. I'll be fine. My character is built with persuasion and deception, thank you. I will be fine. I went the Inquisitor route, so I'm more of like the like spy ops type of stuff. Thank you. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Jesus. Okay, let's see. I think... Yeah, I'd be down to run a multiplayer game. I really do want to play Baldur's Gate. I just don't feel like my current system specs would run it that well. So I've been kind of just avoiding it like the plague until then. Plus, who knows, maybe it goes on sale eventually and I can get it. I can have it. We'll see. But I think for my alignment, I chose chaotic good. I might change it to a chaotic neutral though, because I feel like that'd be far more fun and makes more sense for my character. Gonna be a very sneaky boy. If you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just really stoked about the idea of like running it on a high res. Pal World? I haven't been avoiding it. I just know I don't have the time. Everybody's like, you've been avoiding it, like Silver over here being like, I'm gonna buy it for you, Ambu, and I'm like, no, don't. I literally will not have time to play it. Because like, there's one of two options that happens. Either I get too absorbed into it to where I don't do anything else and it hinders a lot of other things, or like, I don't play it and I've spent $30 on a game I played for 3 hours. No worries, have a safe flight, safe travels, we'll see you when you get back. Have a good time. Silver's trying so hard to get me into Pal World. I'm like, I just know it's not gonna happen. And also, like I said to you personally, Silver, do not give me the game. Puff Pals, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be 2024 this year or next year. They just did the alpha build. But I haven't heard anything beyond the alpha. So I'm hoping that'll come out. So chat, for anybody who's wondering, Puff Pals is like a Stardew sim, very similar in scope. But you are on like an island or something like that. It looks adorable, and we kickstarted it, or we joined the Kickstarter, and we got it for the Switch so we could play together. Man, this boy's almost clean. There's just so much to like clear out. Goodness. Let's see. At least you can get most of this cleaned out, right? Leg hinge. I was like, I know you're dirty somewhere. Assumed Outfield 7, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. What brings you on into this joint of the woods? Or the internet? Let's see. Where are you? Where? Oh, I just saw the tab. Where else? Oh, literally the tip. Just the tip. Always just the tip. Let's see. Saw you in there. I'm over here like, I'm wasting so much water. Alright, let's see. There we go. Come on. No? Where else? Of course. Of course. You look immaculate. Oh, I see you. I saw that little corner piece. Alright, let's see. Let's focus on a couple places since we're getting close to stream ending. I have seen Helldivers, and I know a lot of people who really love it, and it looks like an amazing game. And let me tell you, I already know if I bought that game, it would be game over for me. 100%. I would not come back alive. I would be like, GG society, GG the world, you don't know me anymore, I have disappeared from the ethersphere. It looks really way too good to where I know I would want to play it all the time. Have you got it, Panda? Hey, Kaze, I hear you. Okay, let's see. There's that. Yeah, that's my problem too, is like, I have too many games I want to play myself. Oh, actually, chat, since we are getting near the end of the stream, I wanted to tell you something real quick. So, I don't blame you. Gran Turismo 7, yeah, I totally get that. Chat, real quick, I wanted to tell you before anything else. So, next weekend, I will not be here to stream. We are going to be celebrating Janine's birthday and going out for a weekend out to a beach. So, what I'm planning to do is probably I'm going to try to do some Let's Plays on my YouTube channel to where we're going to be playing Little Nightmares 2. So I'm going to be trying to record that over the next couple days and then have them evenly distributed out for 4 days, for those 4 days while we're gone. So that way you have Little Nightmares 2 to enjoy while I'm gone. Also a way to like boost my YouTube channel because I know that it's mainly a VOD channel, but I'm trying to spread out and figure out what I can do more for its reach. But just wanted to let you know, that will be my first playthrough for my YouTube channel, and then what we're gonna do for March is we're gonna be doing Coffee Talk 1 and Coffee Talk 2. So I'm gonna try to record those as well over the next few weeks to get that going. Yeah, thank you for. Yeah, I'm excited to celebrate her birthday. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Like, finally, this coffee has cooled down, let me tell you. But it's gonna be exciting, and I cannot wait. With special, yeah. And then in mid-March, chat, I'm gonna be building up towards this, but we are going to officially get the karaoke stream up and going. So that will be something I've been discussing with Flanger Moose, not Moosey, but Flanger Moose. Well, where we will be doing a karaoke stream to raise money. I'm gonna say I'm torn between. Yeah, we could talk. We can figure it out. I gotta figure out because I sat with Janine and I talked with her about voices to do for the characters. So let me get back to you on that, Panda. Because it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to get all the voices down. But I'm excited for it. It should be a lot of fun, and it'll be a playthrough again for my YouTube channel. I'm trying to figure out how long each video should be and how many parts there will be. I think the game itself is about 14 hours or so to complete. So there might be 28 parts. We'll see. There might be more, there might be less. It kind of just depends on how it plays out. Excuse me for all the hiccups and the burps and stuff, my goodness. This boy is taking so long to clean. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I cleaned that. That's cool. I'll take that. I'll take that win. That's fine with me. Alright, you're done. You're done. Okay. I'm like, low effort. Let's do it. Here we go. Man, I thought I would maybe have this boy done before the stream would be over with, but definitely not. But that's okay. We're just here to vibe. I'm not here to worry about completing it right now. It's more like you get back to it when you can, right? Alright. I feel like I'm in Frieren right now based off the music, and I love it. But yeah, speaking of which, if you want some convincing to watch Frieren, Panda, Silver and I have released a part 1 discussion on the first 6 episodes, because I have been watching it in 6 episode spurts, just because of like time and everything else. That has been the easiest way for me to keep up with the show. But yeah, we're going to be recording part 2 for episodes 7 through 12, and I'm still not over Silver for getting me to watch this show, because episode 12 broke my heart in ways I was not prepared for. Profoundly heartbreaking, but like in a good way. Like it's well done, not in a yeah, in a good way. That's the best way I can put it. Alright, we are staying focused. We got the skid plate done. Yeah, I see you laughing because you're... Yeah! I can't think of anything else right now, alright? Listen. Chat. This man has ruined my life with Frieren. I'm kidding, he hasn't ruined my life. It's just a really good show. Breaking your friend's emotions. Yeah, yeah, you've done it pretty well, Silver, I'll tell you that. Alright, let's see. Where? Okay, good. Well, at least we can get most of it done. It's like, what, 95% done? Man, this game's already trying to break me as well with this Midgar one. Let's see. Let's get that. Come on, work with me here. Work with me. Ugh. Alright, let's see, what else? That bad boy, okay. That's why you weren't working with me. Okay, I need the... Can I climb up this way? Oh, I see you. I just saw something else. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna be doing that. So Little Nightmares 2 should be, think of it like a test run. It's not gonna be a perfect playthrough. I'm just telling you now. It's gonna be rough. I'm still figuring out like how to make a let's play. Like do I want to edit the let's play? Do I want to have somebody else help me edit it? Like, do I want to keep it unfiltered? We're probably gonna keep it just like as it is with no edits, because I'm not sure how I would edit it personally, and I know I get obsessive with my edits to where I think ultimately stuff gets lost. So we're just gonna let the let's play speak for itself. Okay, so what the hell, claw? The claw. Okay, let's see. There's like so much to get on this little claw thing. That's insane. Alright, let's see. You're almost clean? Why can't you just be clean? Why you gotta have so much dirt on you? Ugh, okay. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Let's at least get like this area real quick before we let you go, and then everything else is a series of small cleanings, right? Alright, let's see. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright. Look at you though. You look so much more fresh and so clean compared to how you looked like not that long ago. I'm proud. Alright, we got you. Let's go ahead and get that going. No worries, dude. Have a good time with Papa Silver. Have a happy birthday. We're gonna be closing this out shortly anyway, so no worries. You know, it's funny. I have enjoyed cleaning. Thank you. I appreciate it. There is a sense of accomplishment here. Though I feel like if this was real life, it would be a different story. Let's see. There's something in the back here. I see it though. I definitely see it. Okay. Aha! 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 Oh. We're doing it, chat. I think the tail is done. I cleaned that, thank you. Trying to embarrass me over here? Huh. No, it definitely does get clean, thank you very much. Hi, yo. People these days. Okay, let's see. We got that here in the back. I don't do that, thank you very much. No, I do not do that. I don't do just two. No, I don't. I do more than that. I'm not gonna argue. Chat, for the record, I do not do that. I use like Lysol wipe. I wipe down the counters. I use the toilet brush and toilet scrubber and the cleaner and clean the brush. Do that. I wipe down the backs and everything else. Thank you very much. How dare you try to paint me as if like I don't clean at all? That is not how I wanted to end this. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for joining me. It is definitely not like that, for the record. That is not true. I'm sorry, but that is not true. We're gonna go see who is available to follow. Let's see. Why don't we go to, love you too, Panda, and I love you, Janine. But trying to make me look super bad over here. Hi, yo. All right, we're gonna go to California Burbs. That's what we're gonna do. So I will see you for tomorrow. I believe we are doing Don't Starve again, so we will see you then. It's gonna be 7 p.m. start time for Pacific Standard Time. But until then, I will catch you later. Take care of yourselves and have a good day. Or have a good night, Panda. Bye, everyone.